Everybody keep muted. All right, so it's Tuesday, June 2nd. Welcome, guys, to our team call. Yeah, I'm really excited to share all the summit stuff with you. Some of it you probably know already, and some of it you might not. So starting off with people who brought in new coaches this week, we have Shelly Cook brought in 2. Catherine, you're the winner this week. You got 4.
Wow.
Woo! Top recruiter for the week. Tyler Vogopol, Caitlin Vogopol, Kim Adams brought in 2, Miranda Allen, Christopher Cook brought in 2. But really, I know Shelly did that. Samantha Dick, Josephine Walters, Joe Akey, Hillary Newton, Carolyn Brockman, Heather Archer, Gina Sherrill brought in 2, Sarah Axelm, Alicia Otis, Jessica Barnett. I brought in 2, Mary Wilbert, Stephanie Scarfia. So those are the coaches that brought in coaches just this past week. So congrats everybody for moving your businesses forward. We had 2 rank advancements this week. We have Lisa Langston who hit Ruby this week. So way to go, Lisa. That is awesome. That just means you only need a couple more coaches and you're going to be diamond. So that's inevitable. And then Chris Cook will be emerald as well. So I know that doesn't happen officially till Thursday, but I thought I'd announce it anyways. For announcements, 21 Day Fix Extreme and 21 Day Fix is on sale this month. You're probably living under a rock if you didn't know that because everybody is so excited about it. And then the new cookbook for the 21 Day Fix called Fixate. It's got 101 new recipes that will have the color-coded containers with the recipes. So that will be an awesome resource for people that are buying the 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme. They can actually get this cookbook with it. And I hear rumors of a challenge pack coming out that has the cookbook in the challenge pack. So that'll be really cool. And then the size free trial on Beachbody On Demand. Make sure you're talking to people about that because everybody wants to do it. That program is going to be humongous.
Yep.
Humongous. It's going to be a huge launch. I mean, probably every coach in the network is going to buy it because for one thing, it's Shaun T. And for another thing, it's not really exercise. You're just dancing and having fun. So, I mean, that's so cool. Another thing I want to tell you guys, you know how they changed the requirements for the free customers and the Success Club customers. Well, this month, I just wanted to share the customers I got. I got, just from hitting Success Club 10 and being an Emerald, I got 15 new free customers this month, which is crazy high. It used to be that we got like 2 a month, and now I got 15. And 5 new Shakeology customers last month. 5. So that was like $200 worth of free money that just because I hit Success Club 10, I got all those Shakeology customers. And those people may keep ordering, so that's a residual income for me. So it is so important to make Success Club 10 your goal. Just believe in yourself. Know that you can do it. I know all of you are totally capable of hitting Success Club 10. There's no reason why you can't. The dark ad thing, you know, that has been really good for me so far. So we're going to keep on training you guys on that. I know it's really confusing. I actually did it 4 times last night trying to figure it out. And now I'm a pro. Because I did it 4 times, and I'm like, oh, now I know what I'm doing. And it's actually really easy. I know Shelly probably knows this. It's actually really easy. It seems confusing, but it's not really. Like, there's just 3 separate steps that you have to do, and you're done. So, Shelly recorded that video for the dark ad, and then I recorded the Zoom call last night, but it was kind of a cluster, so I'm not going to share that with the team. I'm actually just going to run a new ad and do a whole new video that's clean so you guys know, like, you can tell what you're doing. And I'll go slow so you guys can write the steps down and figure that out. So hopefully that will help. Okay, another thing I read in the news tonight, anybody that's going to Summit, you can actually win early access to the core. So if you're jealous that the elite coaches and the premier coaches and stuff get early access into the core for all that fun stuff, you can actually win early access. And all you have to do, go ahead.
I want to add something. For you guys that have never been to Summit before, that's a really big deal. Let me tell you, even believe me, because core is a nightmare, and it was last year with how many?
11,000.
Yeah, and we're gonna have 25,000 this year plus. And core, even last year to get in, by the time we got in, the only shirts left was like double extra large and extra small. Like you couldn't even buy anything, and we got in as soon as the regular people could. So if you can get early access to core, that's huge.
Yeah.
So
all you have to do is share a selfie of yourself in a Beachbody apparel and hashtag it Sweat and Style Sweeps. That's it. And I think you can do it once a day, and they'll be picking winners. And I think it's on Instagram. I'll have to go check that out, but I think it's Instagram. So keep doing that, because you never know, you might win. That'd be really awesome. All right, so I did that webinar tonight with corporate, kind of explaining everything at Summit. I gotta find my paper because I took notes. Okay, first of all, they told us there is no welcome book, so download the app because it's going to be the only resource you have for anything going on. The agenda's in there, the maps are in there for the routes of the shuttles, the maps of the Bridgestone and everything else is in there, and then core hours, everything is in that app. They said, I actually share my screen because I took some screenshot of this stuff, so I'm gonna go to my is this one I started with? Okay. They actually said that the Bridgestone and the Music City Center are right next to each other, literally right across the street. So we do not have to worry about walking any distance in between those two. And they said that LP Field is 15-minute walk from the Music City Center and Bridgestone Arena. So they said just plan on, if anything is at LP Field, most of the stuff drops off, most of the shuttles drop off at either Music City Center or Bridgestone, and it really doesn't matter because they're right next to each other. But they said you just plan on having to do the 15-minute walk to the LP Field on Thursday and Saturday. We have events there. The opening, the welcome reception, and then the celebration at nighttime are both at LP Field. So we're going to have to be walking to those. And they said that there's actually a pedestrian walk between the Bridgestone and LP Field, so we don't have to be crossing streets or anything like that. We can actually just walk on the pedestrian bridge. So that's really cool. And then on Monday, June 15th is when we actually will be registering for our tracks. And it opens at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so it'll be noon our time, or noon Eastern Standard Time for registering for the tracks. They said step 1 is choosing your blue or silver track. They said that there's going to be half in each, obviously, so there's going to be about 12,500 people in each track. And it doesn't matter which one you choose. The only thing that's going to be different is the presenters in these tracks. So everything else is going to be exactly the same. So you're going to pick your track based on the presenters that you want to see. So, you know, if Brandy Botts floats your boat and you want to see her, well, then pick that track. But that's the only difference. They're teaching the same things. You're not going to miss anything. And they actually said that if you choose, like, your blue track is going to be flip-flop with the next day. So In the morning, or on one day, the blue track is going to have all the events are going to be like in the morning, and then you're going to flip flop and the next day, and all of your events are going to be in the afternoon. So whatever track that you're on, things just kind of, they flip flop on you for the next day. So just be aware of that. But once you choose your tracks, you get a completed like printout of everything when you get to Summit. So you know what times you have to be where and all that stuff. And then step 2, you have to choose your workout. And they said we can actually we get to sign up for one each day. And they said there's actually 20 different workouts that the trainers are going to be doing, which is amazing because last year there was like 6, I think. And it was like practically impossible to get in to those workouts. So that's really cool. You're actually going to get wristbands for the workouts that you sign up for. So you'll actually be guaranteed access once you have that wristband on. They also said that once you pick your track, you cannot, it's final. You cannot change it. If you decide you want to be in a different track because your friend is in another track, you cannot switch. So just think before you pick your track on which one you want. But they did say when you get to Summit, if you and a friend want to switch tracks, you just exchange wristbands. They said, but Beachbody is not going to handle any of the transfers. You can do it like in person. Like if you were with a friend and they decide they want to be on the blue track and not the silver one, and you're on the silver, you can switch. Or if they want to be in this workout instead of this one and you want to be in that one, you can switch the wristbands. So if you sign up and for some reason your spouse doesn't get in with you, you might be able to find someone that is able to switch with you. But really, they said, like me being elite and 5-star, I get to sign up on the 8th of June, like before everybody else, but Derek can't. So I have to have him like on the computer at noon on the 15th, like praying to sweet Jesus that he gets on the same track that I do. Otherwise, we're just going to be separated like the whole time, which would suck. So chances are if you're registering yourself, then whoever you're with, just pick the same track. If you're registering at the same time, you're probably going to get in the same track. I don't think it's going to be an issue because you have to, I have to be in one or the other. So this, I don't need that one. Oh, this is the flip-flop thing. I don't need it. I already went through that. I got a screenshot. So there's actually the blue and silver tracks. You actually have different halls and like different presenters. So you actually choose. So this is really important. You have to choose which one you want to be in, and make sure your spouse or your friend or whoever you're coming with is in this same thing. So these are all blue track seminars, but they're different halls, and your wristbands are going to specify halls. So if you sign up for Blue Track Hall C, see if I can make that bigger, you can see the presenters, like this is Allie Upham and Brittany, but this one is Miguel and Lori Stewart. So you definitely, like, if you want to be in the same place as your spouse, you have to make sure you're signing up for the correct hall as well, and not just the track. So, and it's the same thing for the silver. And this will, I think all this is going to be sent to you guys. I think it's sent in an email. So there's Julie Vorse and Anita. So, a lot of people are going to want to see Anita, and like certain ones are going to fill up faster than others. That's for sure. So there's that picture. I'm going to go to the next one and see what I'm missing here. Oh, yeah. So that's why I said you get to actually register for 2 workouts. One workout on Thursday, July 16th, and one workout on Friday, July 17th. And then Saturday is a super workout. Nobody needs to register for the super workout. You're automatically registered for that. So you don't have to worry about having to register for that one. They just ask that you pick a different trainer each day. Don't do the same trainer both days because they want equal opportunity for people to get in to see different trainers. They said the workout numbers, like the workout rooms, some are bigger than others. So some workouts will only have like 1,000 people allowed in, and some workouts will have 3,500 people in there. It just depends on which one you're doing. Obviously, the bigger trainers like Shaun T is probably going to have a bigger room than Sagi with his Body Beast. So they said to bring a mat or a towel and a water bottle to all the workouts. They said they actually said that the trainer specified in the tracks, like when you go to register for your workout, it specifies in there whether to bring a mat or whatever, but she highly recommended everybody just bring a mat and or a towel with, no matter what, because the floors are hard. So definitely want something under you. The super workout is going to be at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. Oh, brother, we're going to be exhausted. They said the gates open up at 5 a.m. and they said do not come early because they're not letting anybody in. They said do not come out with your sleeping bags at 2 a.m. like they did last year to get frontline access. Elite coaches do get frontline access to the trainer workouts, but not the super workout. So they have, the exact same access as everybody else. So the super workout you don't need to register for. In the app, you can review your hotel and boarding routes. If you're staying at the Gaylord, which me and Derek are, and I know Andrew and Lindsay are staying with us, so we'll have free summit or free shuttle both days to here's the workout thing I was talking about. I could post these pictures in the team if you guys want. Thumbs up? Okay. So you guys can see like who's going to be where and what, all that stuff. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, that was not what I wanted. Okay, I think that's the last picture I took. So yes, review the hotel and boarding routes in the app. They said if the shuttle does not come to your hotel, you're either one in walking distance, so it's not going to come to your hotel, or if you're not in walking distance and it's not coming to your hotel, chances are you're like a 5-minute walk from a hotel that does have a shuttle. They said do not worry about it. You're definitely going to be able to get a shuttle no matter where you are in downtown Nashville. They said they're going to have the box lunches available. I looked at it. It doesn't look like anything special for $17. You get a turkey sandwich, chips, apple, and a water for $17. Or a spinach wrap, chips, apple, water, or summer chicken salad, chips, apple, water. So, and they said that they will have healthy food in the concession stands for us the days that we're stuck at LP Field for hours and hours and hours. They said they are going to have healthy options in there for us. So that's good. So if you don't want to buy the stupid box lunch, which I really don't want to, you can buy stuff at the concession instead. There is a FAQ in the back office. It's 2950. If you guys have questions and you want to look at that, it's FAQ 2950. Registration, like I said, begins on June 15th. You have to have your confirmation number to register. So make sure you got that email. It came out on May 26th. Check your inboxes because that's the day it came. I made Derek check his, and he actually got one, so that's good. I'm almost done. I know I'm going long. LP Field, like I said, is only 15-minute walk to Bridgestone. If you are driving to Nashville and you want to drive to the area where everything is at, LP Field actually has $5 a day parking. And you can park at LP Field for $5 a day, and you actually have in and out access. So they give you a sticker. You can leave, come back all day for $5 for a car. So that's really, really a good deal. And I think that's the deal they worked out for us. The only thing is it's 20 minutes from everything, a 20-minute walk. So put on your walking shoes if you're going to park at LP Field, basically. But like they have the pedestrian bridge, so I mean it's probably a mile walk if it's 20 minutes. It's probably going to be less walking than we did in Vegas.
Yeah.
Because Vegas was ridiculous. Everything was like a mile apart.
Yeah.
So if you're driving, a 15-minute walk is not going to be that big of a deal. They are actually trying to work with LP Field as well to get their bag policy changed for us. They said that, we are going to be shopping and, doing fun stuff, and we're going to have bags and we're not going to know what to do with them. So they're actually trying to work out something with them to allow us to bring in bags. Just us, because right now they follow the NFL policy to where you can only bring us like an iPhone size clutch. That's it. So you can't bring in anything else. Or you can buy one of those clear bags that's 12 by 12 and you can bring that in if it's clear. Other than that, you can't bring it in as of right now, but they're working on that, and hopefully that will change. What else am I forgetting? Oh, they said the shuttles on Thursday will drop off at Music City Center, and Friday and Saturday will be at Bridgestone. Pick up and drop off, but that doesn't really matter because they're right next to each other. So, and that's really all they said. There were some questions asked about certain things, but it really doesn't, they're not important. So it's pretty much, they were just asking redundant questions that we already know. So I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. Do you think of anything else? Okay.
No.
I will post those pictures in the team, so if you guys want to save them and enlarge them and look at them and dream about how fun this is going to be, then you can do that because it's going to be fun. And I'll post this Zoom call in the team so everybody that is going to Summit that missed it can get all the good details too. So, all right. Any questions? You can unmute yourself. Ask me. Negative? No? Okay. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Night.
Night.